we're here today with Kevin Neal, who is CEO of P3iD, which you can see in his background there. For purposes of today, we're talking with Kevin about TWAIN and TWAIN Direct and what TWAIN can do to advance the capture industry and make capture easier for end users as well as vendors. Let me look at my notes here. Kevin is a marketing chair as well as a board member for TWAIN. And by way of introduction, I'm Bryant Duhon. I'm editor of the Document Imaging Report, published by InfoSource. I mean, obviously, I think we've known each other for a while. I don't think I've ever actually asked you this. Back when we were both a little bit darker in the hair department. You've been involved with TWAIN for quite a while. You've been in the industry for quite a while. Why do you? And you're always very passionate and excited about this stuff. What is it about this stuff that you love so much?
So that's a great question, Brian. Yeah, we've known each other for a long, long time. Yes. So first of all, I personally like sharing information. I'm part of the AIM group also too. So I like sharing information and floating ideas. So that's just my personal interest. So I like AIM and I like participating in projects. So back in the day, I got hands-on with open source software like Apache, MySQL, PHP, and downloading those tools and working with those tools allowed me to learn a lot about servers and hosting and programming languages and databases and all this stuff. So those open source tools really were interesting. So I was looking for the same kind of open source in our industry in document management, document imaging, and TWAIN was around. So I messed around with TWAIN. I saw that, a lot of people were asking for TWAIN compatible scanners and TWAIN compatible applications. So, but TWAIN Direct wasn't a thing back in the day. So when TWAIN Direct came around, that's where I said, hey, I want to be part of this more sincerely and more concrete and help drive the project. So this kind of, I wasn't at the beginning of TWAIN Direct, but I do think it's the future. I've been involved at hardware and software companies, so I do hear that people really want this stuff and it needs to evolve. So if I could do whatever I can to advocate for it and, share ideas and get this project moving, faster, then I'm all for it. So to answer your question, it's a personal interest to help me learn. So I want to give back, but it's also a very valuable tool. I mean, I'm an IT guy too, so I could see the benefits of IT like I described, and it's good for businesses. So it's not just me, saying these things. I've actually lived that life. So I want other people to be able to benefit and contribute back too. So that's what I'm all about.
I'm always fascinated when I speak to folks like yourself, because I just write about it. You've experienced the pain that you're talking about. So it's good to have that firsthand perspective. Kevin, as always, great to talk to you. Thank you for the time. Thank you for your insights, and look forward to seeing you at September 7th in Chicago at the Capture Conference in
Chicago.
Thank you.
Same place as last year, yeah.
Thanks, Evan.
All right, thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. Always good to talk to you.